Hey guys, welcome back to Ocean Beauty. In this video, I will be sharing with you guys some of my unpopular opinions, but natural hair edition. Okay, so I've written a list. I have about 15 unpopular opinions, but the first one is that your hair does not always need to be slicked down and gelled back and everything. Like, honestly, I hate using a whole bunch of gel on my hair all the time. Like, it's just so much to wash out. But I remember, well, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should go check it out because I always post like natural hairstyles and stuff, and I purposely don't use gel because it's so, honestly, it's just so tiring to make sure everything is slicked back. Then yeah, all of that stuff, I'm really not for it. But I had posted, well, I'll insert it here. I was trying to recreate like a 90s style. It really wasn't like more like really 90s style. It was just for the aesthetic. So I was just doing something for fun. And I literally got dragged on another hair page because I didn't slick down my swoop bang. But honestly, like with my hair texture, it is so hard to just make sure like everything is slicked down and stuff all the time. Like, that's just too much. Like, honestly, I can just pin it and it didn't even look bad to me. But I feel like we really push that so much on type 4 hair naturals that your hair gotta be slick. It gotta be slicked down, no flyaways, nothing, just slick back. Like, that is so tiring. I feel like we should be open to seeing hair that's not always slick and neat all the time. I honestly think it's really pretty too. Unpopular opinion number 2. I feel like the natural, well, I made a whole video on this. You guys should go check it out. But I feel like the natural hair community pushes texturism so much. Like, it's no reason why you should claim like that you're trying to liberate type 4 hair naturals, but then you're down our backs when we don't have all of these curling creams or defining creams and stuff. Like, what's wrong with this? Nothing's wrong with this. Like, I just feel like that is so toxic. And then so many people would make it seem like it's something wrong, like with your hair, or it's damaged or something if it's not like type 3 or type 2 or something. Like, I really wish people would stop pushing all these curling creams and all of that stuff on type 4 hair naturals. Like, we just have like kinkier hair and it's honestly so pretty. Like, a lot of people be doing that and it's really just sad. Like, I really wish that we can actually like just stop that and teach type 4 hair naturals how to embrace how their hair already is, because it'd be a lot of people doing that for real. And number 3, I feel like hair grease isn't that bad. Like, when I first went natural, people were like, no, you can't use grease, you can't use grease, we're so against that. But honestly, like, if you use it to seal in the moisture, like, it will do wonders. Like, this, what month is it? It's June. Like, this year, I have retained so much length. Like, I know you can't see how long my hair really is right now because it's in a shrunken afro, which is totally fine. But I feel like it can really help you retain length and retain moisture, because I had started using it back in December. If you've been watching all of my videos, I made a video talking about the Blue Magic hair grease. And honestly, like, I feel like since I was able to retain moisture, I was able to retain length after that, which made my hair crazy thick. Like, it was like a month or so ago, I was just looking at all my pictures on Instagram and stuff, and I was like, my hair is really getting thick and it's really growing. Like, for real, because I've been working hard on retaining moisture. Like, when I do twists or something, like, okay, I would do a wash day to put my hair in twists, and I would either use Blue Magic or an oil. I feel like, well, typically I use Blue Magic in the colder months because that's when my hair gets dry faster. And then in the warmer months, I would use like a little bit of oil. That's what I did in my previous video, my wash day video. If you haven't checked it out, you should go watch it. But yeah, I use an olive oil, just a little bit though, to lock in the moisture. But honestly, I feel like we should not shy away from grease. Like usually my hair would be so dry and stuff in the winter, but like I remember in that video I had said like I was outside in 30-degree weather and stuff, and my hair was not dry at all. Like that Blue Magic hair grease really did what it was supposed to do. Like I feel like people will probably say it doesn't work for real because we're using it in the wrong way, but if you use it as a sealant, then it will do wonders for your hair. I believe this is unpopular opinion number 4. Okay, so I don't even know how to correctly word this, but not everyone wants super long hair. Like personally, me, I do want long hair, but I feel like we should stop like making new naturals feel bad because their hair is not all the way down their back. Like I made a video explaining my hair journey and explaining what I did to like get through the different stages, and I made sure I put emphasis on how I loved my hair in the TWA phases because I don't see what's wrong with it. Like people, I hate when people would like be down on themselves, like when they watch my videos and be like, oh, I wish my hair was your length. Like, no, please enjoy your TWA phase. Honestly, like I really want people to know that you really cannot do as many styles when your hair is longer compared to that phase. Like, honestly, sometimes I be thinking about cutting it, but I know I have a goal, but honestly, like, it was really fun being in the TWA stage. Like I really feel like people just push like the long hair idea on new naturals or on anyone. Like, oh, you need long hair, you need long hair. Like, what's wrong with short natural hair? Like, nothing is wrong with it at all. It is just as beautiful as long natural hair. Like, both are beautiful. That reminds me of this post that I have seen. It was like that people really don't appreciate your natural hair until it's like all down your back. I think this is unpopular opinion number 5. So I would see, like I was watching someone's video the other day, and then I really hate how it's such a negative connotation around type 4 hair. Like it's really not hard to manage. Like sometimes I feel like people would just give up on their type 4 natural hair and believe the stigma that it's so hard to manage and it's so much. It's really not a lot to manage for real. Like it's really not. Like you can just create a simple routine. Like me, I would sometimes like just wear my hair out in a fro or in a puff or something, or in twists, and then have my wash days on the weekend. Like it's really not hard for real. And I just feel like it's a lot of negativity around type 4 natural hair in general in the natural hair community, which is so like contradicting because we're supposed to like make all textures, like we're supposed to represent all textures in a good way, but I really feel like the whole natural hair movement is against type 4 hair naturals. Like it be other naturals. It's crazy because I was on someone's post the other day and it be other naturals like putting type 4 hair naturals down. Like it's, I don't know. It's just sad, honestly. It's really sad. I really wish it wasn't like that, because if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I was informed that like the whole natural hair movement was actually created to like liberate type 4 hair naturals, because people will always view this texture as being less than or not good, or it's not good hair or something like that. Like it's crazy because I really thought that we were out of that mindset for real, but we're really not far from that mindset. I think I strayed so far away from the topic. Well, my unpopular opinion that type 4 natural hair isn't hard to manage. Like it's really not at all. Like people would act like they're about to go to war if they're dealing with their type 4 natural hair. It's honestly sad. What opinion is this? I think it's 6, I think. I don't know, but you do not need 1,000 products on your hair. Like sometimes I would second guess myself because I would just have a shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in, and a moisturizer and an oil. Like, I feel like that's really all you need for real. Like, you don't, I really feel like all of the other stuff that they would try to sell you, like, you seriously do not need it at all. Like, if you watch my previous videos, like, I've always been so simple with the products for real. Like, you really do not need 1,000 products, and you do not need to become a product junkie because you are wasting your money for real. And when I use products, I like to stick to like the same products for a couple of years, honestly. Like, I really feel like you do not need 1,000 products. Like, some people would post like a picture of all their products they have, and they would have like hundreds, and I would be like, you really, like, you don't need it for real. Like, you're just wasting your money. You can just make create a simple routine. Like, it's no magic product that's gonna make your hair grow. And I mentioned that in another video. Like, people would be like, well, actually, that's my next unpopular opinion. I'm gonna just go ahead and start on that one. I think this one is 7, I think? 7, I don't know, I'm losing track. But it is no magic product that is going to make your hair grow for real. Like, it's really no magic hair product. Like, they would be like, get this or do rice water or something. But I've said, like, in a previous video that it's really just all about length retention. Like, I really feel like a lot of these hair companies be having a field day with us, honestly, and making money off of fooling new naturals probably, or any natural, honestly, saying that this will make your hair grow or something. I just feel like you need to pick the right product to retain length. Well, first, before you retain length, retain moisture and then retain length. Okay, and the next one. And personally, I love volume over length. I feel like in the natural hair community, like, everyone is just aiming to have like crazy long hair. Well, that can be kind of contradicting to my goals, because I do want long, healthy hair, but I'm content with like my hair right now, like the length right now. But my ultimate goal, like in a decade or so, is to have long natural hair and then like eventually lock it up when I'm older. I honestly feel like we should appreciate volume just as much as we do length, because everyone would just be worried about having waist length hair and stuff. And then, I don't know, I just feel like that just causes so many more issues in the natural hair community. Like, it's really crazy. Another one is all protective styles really are not protective for real. And I'll go ahead and add this one on too, that you really don't need protective styles to grow your hair. Like, I feel like a lot of protective styles really don't do much. Well, some of them actually help, like if you just want to leave your hair alone, but it all depends on how you take care of your real hair when you're wearing a style that includes weave. Like, for example, if you have braids and then you don't at least like oil your scalp or something, or do something to make sure that your hair is still healthy under, then what is it doing like to protect your hair? Because you're really just leaving your hair dry and then just leaving it alone for months. Like, what are you really doing for your hair? Or if you wear a wig and you just braid it and then just put it back on, and then that's all you do for like a month, and you don't even like take it off to oil your scalp or anything, you just put it up there and leave it. Like, one example that I really wish a lot more people would follow, because it will honestly help, like African Beauty. Well, she changed her name to Izzy Meme Adiko, but when she would do like her wig routine, like, it's honestly perfect. Like, every week she would take the wig off and then moisturize her hair and make sure that like it is good under, instead of just leaving it, which is honestly so smart. Like, that's like a real protective style for real. Like, it's doing what it's supposed to do instead of just leaving it alone. But those are all of my unpopular opinions. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.